I wish a sis would. New episode every Tuesday.
Right. Welcome back to Wishes Sis Would podcast.
What's up?
We ain't gonna be out here introducing ourselves like Rocky was last week.
Good.
She was tearing it up.
Just have to do a little something different. A little something different. Test run.
She was out here acting up.
I'm just playing.
They're real out there doing numbers because Rocky was out here playing. Rocky can get her life together.
Look, I'm trying. They keep raising these prices, honey. It don't look like.
All right.
The inflation is crazy.
Right. How's everybody's week going? What we do, what we got going.
I'm ready for it to be the 19th.
What's the 19th?
I'm done with overtime.
Oh. Got you. I ain't did none because I ain't been worried about them folks. They've been making me mad. I really have. I'm so serious. Like, they've been so extra these last 2 weeks. Seriously. But, I mean, I did enjoy staying home for 3 days. Yeah.
Oh, because of the eclipse?
Yeah.
You guys have one day off?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, we still had to telework, but, I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
We gave our employees the options to either work from home or go into office.
Yeah, that was nice. So, I mean, I'm not happy, about going in office tomorrow, but it's all right.
I gotta go in office.
It's all right, though.
I ain't go today. I gotta go tomorrow. I don't even remember what I did. Carter had a baseball game. Quia came out. Shout out to Quia. Come on now.
I was sandy as fuck when I got home.
That wind must have
We
been
all
blowing.
were. Girl, that wind was tearing everybody
That's
up.
like an understatement.
We had wind in our eyes, in our armpits, boobs, everywhere. It was sand everywhere.
Y'all was in a sandstorm.
Look, it was dusty. But it was a cool little game. They lost by 1 point, I think.
It was a lot of action in that game.
1 point?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
6-7.
We still like to win no matter what, but I mean,
Yeah, it was a good
by
game.
1 point, that's not bad. So it's okay. Our church group lost on Monday too, so.
Oh, the basketball game?
Yeah, the
My
men's
brother was on the
ministry.
game.
Yeah.
And that's not funny, but my brother.
He
hurt.
not in that sense.
He hurt.
Dang.
He really must have pulled a muscle then. Because the way he was limping,
Yeah.
it
I got
definitely
ghosts
looked
in
like
here.
it.
Y'all hear that?
Yo,
I
Alexa,
heard
your
that.
Echo probably trying to talk to you.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to talk to her.
Oh, I forgot you had one, to be honest.
I think I got it for free. But anyways, that's not the point. Yeah, he was on a cane. So my dad called me and was like, have you checked on your brother? And I was like, no. Have you checked on me? And he's like, yeah, he's on a cane. I was like, oh, okay.
Sounds personal.
Look,
Sorry about you.
We're going to tell all of them to stretch. For at least
But
15
I told
minutes.
him.
Not gonna just show up to the game 30 minutes early so they can
do,
warm up.
so they
But
can
no,
stretch.
like everybody was like early. So that's the thing. So because the game started at 6:30, so everybody was like stupid early. And I told my brother about 4 times. Hey, bro, you need to stretch. Hey, bro, you need to stretch.
Yes.
I'm a
That is not no joke. I'm telling you. Because I've been
Not
there,
the
done that
old folks
one.
that got on that basketball field like this.
I mean, we got some young legs.
Like
they was hooping.
But I'm talking about the older folks that probably needed to.
No, some of them was stretch. I seen them over there. Like,
Just because you stretch your arm don't mean nothing. You gotta warm them up.
They was on the floor stretching.
warm
My
the
brother
thing,
was
but
the
not
one that
everybody
wasn't on the floor
stretch.
stretching. He paid the price. Cause you know what? Let's keep moving. Cause I'm embarrassed.
I see a Snapchat with your daddy with his camera in the corner like,
he was so excited he was laughing and everything on that sideline.
I need to see all the footage because I look up and this is my dad.
Yeah.
Recording, taking pictures. I'm
so
like,
determined.
oh my god.
now he was a proud daddy.
He definitely was.
He was taking pictures of everything.
Yeah.
And all I remember my brother, it was like the start. My brother did good. He played like about 2 minutes in the first quarter. And then he took himself out. And then he came back in the third quarter and got hurt like immediately. Because he was like, he was limping and said, I need to come out. All I heard was my uncle yell, already? That's my family, y'all. So
Dang.
that's what I'm
It'll get better. This is just the first game.
I think the problem was, especially with our younger people, they were going fast paced, and I guess like when you're not playing an organized basketball game, you're playing pickup games and you're going to a certain score. You're used to just playing those fast paced, like, let me get these points and let's get this game over, let's knock it out.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time it got to midway through the third quarter, they were tired.
Not everybody's exhausted.
They were
Everybody
tired.
was winded, yeah.
They were tired. Now they was playing, but they was tired. And
That's
so at
40
that point,
minutes in total.
and they played against a team that plays every week.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they are used to that. So it's like I was talking to my daddy last night, and he kind of was like, they kind of like was like, okay, look, let's see what they can do. But they like started halftime, and they was like, okay, let's kick it into here and get it together. And that's exactly what they did.
Mm-hmm.
So can't hate on it, but I mean, we're gonna be alright. I don't know who's gonna get them
the
some.
first game, and
Who's gonna
they
get
gotta
them some refreshments?
still, figure out their
They need
rhythm and stuff.
a water
and
person. She need
be
refreshment.
consistent.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They need beverages.
Yeah,
Don't let me do it because I'm
some of them
alcohol.
electrolyte gummies and stuff.
Oh,
help
Yeah,
them.
they was talking about like liquid IV
Yeah.
and stuff. Okay, bro, send the funds. That's all I can say. Send the funds for that.
Is it co-ed or is it just men?
I think it's
men?
supposed to be co-ed, but I think all the men.
I heard it was
I
supposed to
think.
be like men's ministry, so that's why
Oh.
they did it like that. Yeah.
Oh well, I don't know. I just knew.
But I did hear that there's talks of a women's volleyball.
Mhm.
Now, if that's the case, I'm definitely gonna hop in.
Y'all got that.
Come on, volleyball.
Yeah.
Never
I
into
miss
that.
it. I miss being on some type of sport.
Go be a
So,
coach.
I would.
Go coach them little kids. They be looking for them.
I know it's supposed to be like the women, like.
I know I meant like you said you're trying to be on somebody's field. I was saying go coach little kids.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Go be a coach for little
I
kids.
could look into that, but it's a lot I'm doing already.
She
so
don't
that
like
won't be-
kids. There we go.
That would be time. No, I mean I really
don't
do,
like them
but
kids.
I mean,
I'd have to do
they
the older
could
ones.
they could be
I
a piece
couldn't
of
do it.
work.
I want a cookie.
They could be.
I
be a
can't do
piece
my
of work.
kids' age because
Yeah.
they don't listen. I told you
They
last
can
time
be a
my
piece
coach
of
was
work.
there and he was talking about, can we play knockout? What does that have to do with us practicing, baby?
See, it's the older ones that I probably would be willing to knock out because
No, maybe
you're
we're
not
supposed
gonna talk
to. You
me
can't even
crazy
pass
or
the
put
ball.
your hands on me. Yeah, we getting.
You talking about
I
play
guess I'm gonna have to
knockout.
fight you and your mama and whoever else wanna come up because
I need them preteens. I don't need no teenagers and I don't need no youngins. I need them preteens.
Yeah.
The ones that
I mean, yeah.
feel like they're gonna be in the NBA when they get older, so they
It
take it
really,
serious.
it's not everybody, but it's that few, that bad in the bunch that just mess it up for everybody, Yeah.
Okay. Well. All right. Well, that's that. That's everybody's week. I'm gonna hit y'all with something that grinds my gears because I was out today. I ain't going to the office. I went to Barnes and Noble with a friend. Something that bothers me is when you hold the door open for somebody and they don't say thank you. Or when you're passing by someone, like they're going this way, you're going the other way, and you be like, hi, how are you? And they don't say nothing, they just keep walking. That stuff irritates me.
That's why I don't speak.
I get it from my mom, because my mom, as of lately, when she passes by anybody, it don't make a difference who she passes next to, she's like, hi, how are you? And regardless if they say hi to her back, she still speaks and keeps a smile on her face. I don't know how she do it. But I've been trying to be like her and being like, when I see anybody now that passes by, I'm like, hi, how are you? And I can't, because I'd be ready to cuss everybody out.
I be different like this.
It'll be different if it was custom. Like people nowadays just
I don't get it.
Or like even like a simple smile.
That's all I've been wanting. Just acknowledge me. You ain't got to speak back because I really don't want to carry on the conversation. I'm just being nice.
Yeah.
Just say hi back. Smile. Head nod me. Just acknowledge me. That's it. Because I be ready to cuss everybody. My mama said you can't be mad. I'm like, why not? Why can't I be
you really
mad?
can't work yourself up. I mean,
I be
we used to
stressed.
deal with that all the time. Like when I was working on campus at the rec center, like opening mornings, it was so much better because surprisingly, people were more friendly. Like it was that evening shift, niggas was acting up. Like I was like, yeah, you're not coming in. Period.
I be stressed. I be stressing myself out because I just can't. And I get it. You never know what anybody's going through. Anybody could be having a bad day. But damn, least you could do is say hi back or head nod me. The least you could do.
Yeah.
Well, we found out one of her ex.
I can't. Like, this shit irritates my soul.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to get into our topic. Today is just going to be random topics that I found on the internet.
Okay.
Because I remember somebody was just like, you guys should talk about everyday life, like everyday events that are going on and just give your insight. I'm like, okay, sure, yeah, we can do that. Sometimes
First of all, pause. Speaking of everyday, So what's y'all take? I know y'all be on socials. What's y'all take on this city girl drama?
That's the same thing that's on here.
Really?
It is.
Okay.
I figured that was
Okay,
gonna
well,
be on
it's
there.
on
mind.
here.
Well,
Okay,
go
I
back.
only caught like the tail end, so I'm not really sure what
I don't-
started it.
I don't know.
I'm
Like
confused
to
on
me,
that part.
it's like.
So
and
like,
I
are
was
they
kinda
cool or are they
wondering-
not?
To me, it's like I kind of get some of the stuff that people are saying, but it's like you kind of get mixed, and because like people are saying like when stuff is going on, Young Miami don't take up for JT.
Mm-hmm.
But like when other people are doing through stuff like Saucy Santana stuff, she'll say something or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, they're saying that JT is the same way, right? But then on the flip side,
I can see that. I mean,
But they said that JT likes to address herself, like things that happen between her and Young Miami. She likes to take that
to social
her
media.
Yeah, so Young Miami likes to go to social media. JT doesn't. JT prefers to call and be like, "Hey, yo, what's going on? What's going?"
Well, in this situation, JT
Yeah,
was
now,
all
yeah,
over the phone.
JT started it this time,
Man,
but
you went on a
generally,
rant.
generally
On a
said
rant.
that.
Somebody get that girl a Snickers. But then somebody also
it's
pointed
probably
out.
just built up.
Somebody also pointed out a very good point. Like JT is talking all this shit. Oh, you don't do this, you don't do that, whatever. But to be technical, like they said, Young Miami kind of carried the City Girls while JT was in jail.
Yeah.
So, or prison, whatever, when she was locked up. But, so it's kind of like, I see everybody's kind of point behind it, but it's just like, don't do that.
They just need to have a conversation because what it's given,
But the thing-
it's built up stuff that was not resolved that probably should have been, and that's a conversation that needs to be had. They both really need to stay off the socials because at the end of the day, if y'all still gonna be together and like do City Girls, then what is the point of blasting the whole feud to to be all on socials?
But see, the thing is with that
So-
is they did talk it out. They did get on the phone, and JT got right back on social.
But JT
I mean-
said that the message uploaded too late. She said that was supposed to be previous to them having a conversation beforehand.
I mean, do we really believe that? I don't.
I mean,
So-
it can happen, but like I said,
It can happen, but I'm the way I look at it is if you type, like if I sit here and I type something, right? I'm just going on a rant on Twitter and I'm typing something. My fingers is rolling. She just gets on my nerves with these toys. And my fingers is just sitting there rolling. And somebody calls me, because that wasn't no 30-second conversation. That was an extended conversation. Regardless, if I'm typing and I press send, so was it like you press send and then you got on the phone? Was you at home? Was you on some kind of Wi-Fi? Because it would still work. And then afterwards, after y'all got off the phone, suddenly it appears. That I don't believe that. I just don't. Because there wasn't no short. There was no short conversation. There wasn't no short conversation that they had, in my opinion. So, there wasn't no short conversation that they had. So you telling me after a lengthy conversation, even 5-10 minutes, no matter how long, it even if your signal not gonna go completely out to where it's just not gonna post, let alone a tweet. This is not a video. This is not a picture. This is just a tweet, just some words. I think she sent it after they got off the phone.
I don't know, but I guess building off of that, is it okay to address relationship issues publicly, like friendship issues publicly? No. Should this have been like a call and been like, "What's up? What's going on?"
That's
type
the whole
of thing.
thing. That's why I said from the jump. I said they both should have been, just keep it off the socials. I mean, like I said, if you're gonna still be a unit and still keep up the City Girls, and y'all know y'all still gonna continue to do music and stuff together, like, what is the point of blasting everything on social media? That is the problem with everything. Like, seriously, like, that's the reason why I said, like, just stay off the socials and, like, have that conversation. Because at the end of the day, maybe, they may not, they may be at odds right now, but y'all know y'all finna be right there in the next video twerking together. So,
yeah. And that's the next thing I was going to say. If things are addressed publicly, how forgiving are you once, like, it's talked through? So say that I get to bashing you, and all of a sudden we talk on the phone. I'm like, okay, never mind. I didn't mean anything I said. I love you. Like, are we back cool again? Or are you still going to feel some type of way?
I'm going to still feel some type of way. And only because you find out, you find out a person's true character when they get mad at you. Because when they get mad at you, they not just saying stuff just to hurt you. They gonna say some stuff how they gonna say how they really feel. So, yeah. And I mean, and we've said it plenty of times here. If I said it, I meant it. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if we fall out and then you get on social media and just start saying stuff, I'm be like, oh, so this was in the chamber. This clip was in the chamber. But it's just like, I don't know if it would have to take some time for it to be rekindled, because I just feel like if you go rant on social media and you start, regardless if it's like a relationship, a friendship, you know, whatever, family, however, if you get mad, if all of a sudden you get mad at me and you go and you start posting stuff on socials, all right, that's fine. Because you felt that way the whole entire time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that is the problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once you just talk about me on any type of Instagram, we can't be friends no more.
And it's real quick.
There's no calling me and be like, I didn't mean nothing of that, what I just posted. Yeah, I was just mad at you.
Even when I was younger and I had the socials, I've never went to social media.
I might like subtweet things or like reshare things that kind of like align with what kind of just happened. Yeah. But I'm not gonna directly post and then like,
that's what I mean, like, you know, spill the whole beans.
Yeah, I'm not sharing nothing. But I will probably retweet or like repost something that's like, okay, we just got done beefing about this. I'm about to reshare this because this is exactly how I feel.
I had a friend that got mad at me and she had her other friend and he was a guy and he came at me on Twitter. Yeah.
I mean,
like it was like a twit. Like I think we were in college, so we wasn't like sitting right there next to each other. But like, it was just crazy that like I'm just minding my business on Twitter. All of a sudden, I'm getting added and stuff like that. And I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Mm-hmm. And he just started talking shit about me. And she's liking it and retweeting it. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? Like, to this day, I have never met that dude in my life. And I think he eventually, like, they were friends. And I think, like, just me, like, being on FaceTime and stuff with her, he ended up, like, following me on Twitter. So, like, that's how I knew that he was talking about me, because we were following each other. So then I was like, wait, hold up. Like, you know, he smooth got unfollowed, but, you know. But I think that is when it gets kind of very drastic, especially when you pull other people.
Yeah.
You pull other people into it, and then you want, like, I'm going through that right now. Well, not right now, but kind of like fading out, like a fallout. Then you pull other people into it. Then it's like, okay, well, I want to be friends and da da da. And it's just like, I don't know. Like, I think
I've had a situation like that. I mean, I can include Ashley, but I'm not gonna say the other person who.
Hey, Ashley.
Who she was beefing with at the moment, but
she is or was.
She was at the moment. She was beefing with the person at the moment.
Can we get the tea when the camera stops rolling?
I think you probably know the tea. Actually, you know the person.
Okay, I know the person. I just don't know the tea.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
And so you know, she would do like small subtweet type things like, she doesn't believe in taking my kid to the daycare, but my child learns really well at the daycare. And it was like small things like that, but we like knew who she was talking about. Mm-hmm. And so she ended up retweeting or doing something that ended up like dragging me into it also, because I was friends with Ashley. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, all of this Twitter grief just like unfolded and was just like, you don't know the true her, and she gonna do the same thing to you that she did to me. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, why are we publicly talking about this? One, we were all in high school, so shit was funny.
Shit was funny.
It was funny. Like in high school, that type of stuff is funny. Like now that I'm older, I'd never address anything like that. But but now when they tried to be friends again, I, you know, was hesitant about it, because how were we able to go through all of this? And now we're not. You know, like now you're trying to be friends and trying to build the relationship. Like I can't do that. But also my personality just doesn't. Yeah, my personality just doesn't allow me to be fake around people. If I don't like you, you're gonna know that I don't like you. Yeah. I know how to be cordial with people I don't like, but I'm not gonna fake the fun and be like, oh my god, hey girl, how are you? I will speak to you because we're both in the same room. Mm-hmm. I'll hit you with the hi, hello, but I don't care about how your day's going. I'm not gonna lead with that. I'm just gonna hit you with the hi and I'm gonna go sit down because I don't like you.
I think in my situation, and it's not the fact like. It's just, I've forgiven and I've moved on. I'm not going to hold that hatred, but don't think we finna be sitting on the couch, buddy, sipping wine. No, we're not. And I can't. Like, maybe eventually I will get to that point, but right now I can't, because
We've all finally got to that point. We all follow each other on IGs and Facebook and stuff like that, but it's never anything like.
Yeah, this was something that like literally went on probably like over a year, and it died down, and then it just sparked back up, and I was just like,
yeah. I mean, we all cool on all that. We all follow each other, and we all give each other our praises and likes and pictures and things like that.
I think I do know who you're talking about.
Being friends or anything like that, I don't think that's ever gonna be a thing anymore.
I think that that resurfacing is definitely a thing, because dealing with people from your past can be tricky, because especially if you kind of just backed away or things fell off with that person, because some people, you gotta know if people are really coming genuinely, and that's the thing. Like, I just had a situation not too long ago too, like one of the people that I don't really hang out with her like all the time, but it'll be like a rare occasion, that. And this last situation, it was supposed to be me, her, and then my best friend going to an event, and it was like I was hitting her up like, okay, because stuff was going on discount. So I was like, hey, I'm getting my stuff. She's like, okay, cool, responding the whole time. Then I'm like, I got mine. Never heard from her ever again. And then hold on, wait. Then the event comes by, and we had the event. She's watching our socials, because I didn't even know she was following my best friend until. So we talking about the event and stuff. The next day, I'm on the phone with her, and I was like, yeah, girl. And she's like, oh yeah, such messaged me on IG and say, yeah, I wish I had the money to go. This. I said, oh, huh? She was like, yeah, like she messaged me, and I was like,
weird behavior,
right?
Yeah, I was like, that's funny, because I did text her, about the situation, and she just never responded back.
That's why
she was like, that's weird, but I had to give her the background of me dealing with this person, because I knew prior history, how this person operates, her peoples and stuff like that. I mean, that's the environment that they're in. So to me, it wasn't a shocker, but I was just thrown off, because I'm like, a little bit, because I was just thrown just slightly, because I was like, how the hell you gonna message her just like y'all been friends?
Yeah,
y'all kicking it. Yeah. That's what I get, and you literally ignored my message.
Yeah,
that was my whole situation. But people will do that weirdo shit, and that's why I keep from a distance. And then recently they texted me and was like, "Oh, how are you doing?" And I told my best friend about it, and she was like, "You gonna respond?" I said, "No, I'm gonna give the same energy." You know what I'm saying? Because what's the point? What's the point? You know what I'm saying? And it's not coming from a genuine place. You just trying to see what I got going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
just being nosy.
Yeah, just to be nosy. So it's just like some people and in the past, just a little background story. I mean, this person did tell me back in the day, because we went to school together, so I've been knowing this person for years as well. And they did tell me back then that they were jealous and envious of me on the phone. So
we have to dead that relationship immediately.
Yeah, but we were younger then.
Telling me this, but we can't be friends. That's wild. That's weird behavior.
Time has passed. So I'm thinking like, okay, cool. Surface. Some things happen in that person's life where, really bad things where they had to go through health wise anyway. And so, I'm thinking time has changed, and, people change.
I can get that.
No, especially, and it's just younger. Like, these are the reminders as to why, I make the decisions that I make now. Like, and it's just those little reminders that you get, like, no, this is why you stay where you're at, in my view. So, you just got to keep some people in a distance. But I'm sorry, I just kind of went on a rant, but, yeah, I understand that wholeheartedly. I understand that wholeheartedly.
I can get a couple of things off her chest.
Yeah, I just had to say that because people are weird. They be on their weirdo stuff for real.
It is weird.
So do y'all think? So do y'all think that like a beef from like let's say like high school?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think that if like something happened in high school, and you fell out with somebody, you think you can be friends with that person? Because I feel like I'm a different person than I was in high school.
Yeah, no, I couldn't.
But that's kind of like what I thought too, like with this previous situation, because like this goes back way in middle school, like when person told me, since then. Yeah. So I'm like, but like I said, we've been knowing each other, and a lot of people that we know a lot of mutual people as well, because we all grew up together. So that's what I was thinking. Like I said, some serious life things definitely happened to that person. So it's like, you would think.
I don't know. I guess I'd have to see.
But
I mean, I'm in a.
that's why I said it's tricky.
I won't say I'm in a situation, but I do have a friend that I did fall out with in high school, and it was behind a guy or whatever. Some sneaky shit. Came to my best friends and was like, "Oh, this and that is going on, and this and that, and she's gonna feel like was really had a plan." But I mean, now we cool. We ain't like, bitch, let's come over, let's sit.
Yeah,
down.
I probably
ain't like that, but like, I mean,
cordial.
I mean, we go places like as a group, but I mean,
Yeah, I feel like I'd be able to do it in like group settings, but I don't think I'd ever like, especially if we fell out in high school. I feel like we'd only be able to chill like in group settings. Like I don't think I'd ever be able to hang with you on like one-on-one basis.
Like to me, it was like one. It's just like I feel like it's childish. I mean, neither one of us ended up with him. So I mean, like let's call a spade a spade. Neither one of us ended up with him, and I mean, like it's like when I'm around her, I'd be like, damn, like we didn't talk for a long time after that, and it was a mess, and. We didn't talk for a long. I mean, like now, like we cool. We go places and we text and stuff like that. No, we ain't like let's sit on the phone and talk and chill. No, we ain't like that. But you know, but it's just like I'm just like okay, like I don't know, like I still it's still a distance, but I'm just like you know, like it's okay. I have progressed. I can sit down.
And we have to talk through it. We'd have to walk through and talk through.
We've actually never addressed that.
We would have to, in order for us to move past whatever grudge, vendetta, whatever it was that stopped it. We'd have to work through it before we'd even make it anywhere. We'd have to talk through it.
We've never sat down and just completely hashed it out because it's like built up and there was other stuff that got added into it even after that. So I was just like, you know what, that's when I cut her off. So
yeah, we'd have to talk it through. We wouldn't be able to just hang back out again. We'd have to talk through it.
Yeah, weird situation, but anyways.
Damn, how'd this conversation stand? What? No, okay, hold on. I mean, I don't even know what question we're talking about, right? Shit. I guess let's lighten it real quick with this question. What is better, barbecue or fish fry?
Ooh, I'm gonna say fish fry.
Fish fry.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna say a fish fry.
I think so too.
Cause I feel like fish fry is like we grew up having fish fries, so I feel like if you have
that's like cousin, uncle, kick back.
Yeah.
But the thing is also
always,
and that's where and that's where it stems from because they also said like depending I guess where you grew up at, like barbecues were more of a culture thing and fish fries were more of a culture thing. So like you knew like when they was getting ready to put something on the grill, your cousins and your uncles and your aunties and everybody was gonna come over, y'all was gonna have a good time. Somebody was gonna spend the night. Yeah, you was about to get all the tea and all of that. And they also like. But when you have fish fry, it's also the same thing because they're gonna buy hella fish and your cousins and everybody.
I feel like with barbecue, it's a lot that goes into it. Like meat is hella expensive. Then you got who making a potato salad, who bringing a corn on the cob, who doing a salad. Like it's a lot that go into it. A fish fries, bam, you're done. So it's like fish fry is less hectic to plan. You can call me right now and be like, hey, I'm gonna fry fish tomorrow. Bet. I got some fish in the freezer. I'm coming. Barbecue.
Yeah, because you got to figure out if you having ribs or sausage or drumsticks.
Better be a good brand.
Or the hamburgers for the kids because you know they can't have the ribs.
And then you always got, so then it's like you always got
to be going quick.
And then you always got that. And the thing is, you always have, and maybe this just happens in my family, but you always have a set thing for the kids. Like you may be like, okay, well we're gonna do like chicken wings for the kids or like, something different for the kids. But there's always that one person that is like, well, my kid doesn't eat that. My kid eats, like if you have a barbecue, you'd be like, okay, we're gonna have hot dogs for the kids. Well, my kid eats brisket and ribs, and so I'm gonna give my kids brisket and ribs. But you didn't bring brisket and ribs for your kid. Somebody else brought that. Or it's like with the fish fry. Yeah, with the fish fry, you may buy shrimp. Well, my kid only eats shrimp. Okay, well, why you didn't buy no shrimp?
Right, you could have brought some.
Exactly. Or like I have family members that don't drink water. So why did you not bring soda? There's always that little issue, but but definitely fish fries over barbecue.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll take either one.
Yeah, depending on what the mood is.
They both be good, but yeah.
And it got to be the right person.
Talking about it now.
Girl, you need to get some nice and crispy.
Okay, period. I know I'm cooking Friday.
I haven't had fish in a minute. Now we talk about it. I'm like, damn.
You gotta get some of that. I've been eating doing that a lot lately anyway. Just
I gotta go back to
trying to
the store.
balance everything.
I gotta go back to the store now and give me some fish fries.
I know.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's going down Friday.
Look, I might have to cook that on Sunday dinner. Damn.
See, the only thing about fish,
week
my
I'm
daddy
gonna
don't
be
eat fish. So like when we would have
My daddy
like,
don't either.
So when we would have like family dinners and stuff, like we couldn't eat, like on a regular day we couldn't eat fish. And it was like we would literally have to like plan it, and we always have to like make him something different. Which I mean that's not hard, but and I mean and then it's also like if you make him something like fries, some pork chops, some fries, some chicken, but it also has to be cooked in different grease. It can't be cooked in the fish grease. It gets real complicated.
Yeah.
But I mean we gonna still ride. Yeah. We're gonna still ride and we're gonna still do it, but you know, just fish fries were special because barbecue, you can throw something on the pit real quick at home, just y'all. Fish fry, it really had to be planned for us.
All right, another hot topic: splitting the bill.
Oh my
So
God, I'm
sick.
so
You know
sick
what?
of that
I'm
conversation.
sick of this.
Damn, I didn't get the question
I
out.
really
Go ahead.
am.
Bruh.
I didn't even get the question out. Go ahead.
I already know what you're referring to. So for y'all that don't know, so on social media, there's this thing where, like, if you go out to, like, let's say a birthday dinner, that people feel like you should split the bill evenly, not by item, but you should split evenly.
Yeah, so if a bill come out and it's $7.50 and I done ordered 17 drinks, I got the prime rib with the lobster tail and I got 7 appetizers. But so say that's like what Koi ordered, and I ordered a Caesar salad and a water. They want me to send $45 to them because they ordered all that stuff for us.
Fuck no.
I'm sorry, why?
No.
I'm sorry,
There's
why?
something wrong with that 50-50 shit, and I'm
Nah, baby, no. And it's a shame that you have to
it
address that now.
It ties into that, but certain situations that does not apply. That's all I'm saying.
Now, look, now when you send out birthday invitations, there's going to be an asterisk that says you are responsible for your own meal.
Yeah.
We're not doing this whole put everything together on one bill.
I mean, okay, unless
because I know, at like Perry's and things like that, you can't split the bill. And I understand that.
Maybe I only go to Perry's on
But
Fridays.
it's complicated.
Yeah. So like generally like extravagant big restaurants,
big
you
parties.
you can't split the bill. Like it needs to be on one person and one person needs to pay. In those cases, before we even get to where we're going, you need to cash at me whatever you about to spend. And that's your fucking limit. Don't you exceed that limit because you owe me more. I'll put it on my card, but cash at me with the money.
But also, why y'all go out and be
extra?
Not even extra. Living beyond your means, because if
like
you don't have if you don't have the $100 to go out to eat, then why you go and spend $100 worth of food? Like that is insane to me. Like no.
And you have people. I don't know what that. I was gonna say unless you have that type of friendship or relationship with
even
that
if
person,
we got that type of
where
friendship,
y'all take care of each other's meal. I mean, because realistically,
I mean,
some
okay,
people do
that situation, yeah.
She said no, fuck no.
I thought you were saying like if you have the relationship like where you go out to eat and like I order a salad. No, that's a bad example. I don't eat salad.
Girl.
If I order some queso and you sit here and you order a beef fajita for 2. Like we don't got that type of relationship. Like that.
I'm talking
Okay.
about, like when you go out with your friends or your family members,
And they pay your
yes.
Okay, that's
And
different
then
than
you
this
have-
situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
That's
get
what
that
I
one.
said.
Because me and Ashley
Unless
do that.
you
Like
have a situation like that, then no.
But I don't even think even then it's not even like restaurant things that we do it at. Like we do it at small places like Chick-fil-A and like McDonald's and stuff. Like okay,
I
got your kids and stuff this
Some
time.
people do. I mean,
But
like I said,
baby, big restaurants, you got too many kids to be doing that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay for me a card and you got yours. You got it. Cool.
Or it's gonna be
Except
like I'm not with them. I'm at a whole different type.
But also, if you know that you want to go and you were invited, speak to that person. Like, it's not hard to be like, yo, I want to go, but I'm really sitting on low on cash. Is it okay? Like, have that conversation before you get there.
Know if somebody's wanting to come.
Don't show up and order $75 worth of food and be like, I don't got it.
Yeah.
The fuck you
Yeah. Or like if it's said beforehand, okay, yeah.
Yeah, well,
but
I got you.
Don't sit here and order $200 worth of
You
food.
then everybody ready to go, and then you say something.
Yeah, like don't sit here and order $200 worth of food to my 25 because baby, you're gonna be sitting at this table looking stupid.
I will tell the waiter to come here.
I got 5 on it.
Come
like,
here. Go ahead and split my check. I had the salad and the water. Here you go, baby. Take my card.
Yeah.
Because I'm leaving.
Figure it out.
I'm
yourself.
leaving. I'm not sitting here while you
Is
guys
that a
argue.
deal breaker with that relationship you have? If somebody pulled that on you?
Oh, girl, I know. I seen a TikTok about it. I've never had no one not pay my meal for me.
No, I mean like the split thing. Like if somebody pulled a fast one on you like that, like.
As in,
is that a deal breaker?
Like I gotta pay for the meal?
Yeah, like because they really didn't have the money. I
feel like it's a different.
That's a different.
It's a different situation.
It wouldn't be a deal breaker if you upfront with it.
Yeah.
But like if the check come and you be like, you got this, then it's like, okay, bro.
And then I'm gonna hit you with what we doing after.
Okay. Somebody, you gotta work for this. You gotta work for this.
What are we doing after? It just would depend. I don't mind paying for things, but also me and my mom had a conversation about like, because she'll invite me to dinner, and so I'm like, okay, well if you're inviting me to lunch or dinner, you're paying because you invited me.
Yes.
But then she'd be like, no, you're your own person. You're paying for your own food. Well, then don't invite me, because in my mind, you invited me, you paying.
I had that similar conversation with my friend. I was like, I'm treating you for your birthday, and I was like, yeah, you're not gonna have to pay that. She was like, what? I'm like, I said, I'm treating you. I said, why would you think you had to pay? If somebody said they're treating you, that means you're not paying.
Of course, my mom was probably a bad, example. Because sometimes she does pay, sometimes I pay, and then sometimes, I gotta pay for my moment. I get this. Maybe my mom was a bad example. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people believe if I invite you out, that means that I'm paying for it. Mm-hmm. But that's not always how it'll go.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like I feel like with all of my friends, it would be like, and I'm close-knit type of friends, but it'll be like if they do invite me out or whatever, it's already said, or I'll just be like, you know what, I don't have the money right now, so let's wait until I get paid, and then the conversation comes up. But it's like, oh, hey, it's always like in the context of like, hey, you want to go to such and such to have a few drinks, I'll pay.
Yeah.
Or hey, you want to go to such and such, or I'll be like, well, I don't got the money. You want to wait until X day, and I'll be paid or whatever. And they'll be like, oh no, I got you. Don't worry about it. Then instead before we get there, I'm not gonna get there and just be sitting there twirling my thumb.
Yeah,
like so what happened? What? No.
Yeah.
I mean, but even like if on a date, like I always take money for myself.
Yeah, they say you should have that money.
Yeah,
period. Spend. They say you should have that on you just in case somebody want to be froggy.
Because maybe, like I said, I would tell the waiter to go ahead and split the check. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna hit me. He gonna figure out what he gonna do. But I'm gonna go home.
Yeah, definitely.
He gonna get back there and wash them dishes.
I don't know what he gonna do, but baby, I paid for my meal.
Tables
I'm going home. It's just that simple.
Work that money off, okay?
Okay.
All right. Next thing. So I think it's Aoki.
I was hoping this one was on there.
Aoki Lee Simmons. So Russell Simmons' daughter, Kimora Lee Simmons' daughter.
The youngest one. Let's put that out there.
And Victorio, whatever the man's name is.
Old ass man.
He's 65.
Yes, I seen that.
She's 21.
It didn't click right away.
How are we doing with that situation?
Oh my
God.
I
wouldn't say I guess as a mother, but like.
It was posted today that they broke up.
Yes. So how do we feel about once the announcement was
viral on the internet? Everybody was lighting that ass.
Yeah. I think that's weird. Like I know.
How do we talk about the age gap? So let's talk about the age gap.
That's fucking weird. Like you were born after he had kids. Like his kids are older than you.
Yes. That's a reality, and I just had this conversation with my dad. Like,
over 40, like over 40 years of a difference. But you know what's crazy? I feel like it's worse. That people be like, oh, that's nasty, and blah blah blah. When it's like the guy's older and the girl is younger, but then if it's flipped, the woman is older and the guy is younger. People be like, oh, she's desperate, and she just he just want to use her.
And that was another thing that was on there. Drea and her boyfriend also
that she's not pregnant by. Yeah.
Yeah. So she is pregnant, but also I guess she went on somebody's podcast or something, and she stated that she doesn't see being with that man long term.
Oh hell.
So they're in a relationship right now, but she doesn't see it being long term.
Don't she have kids by Orlando Scandrick?
Baby, she got kids by everybody.
She's always been that type of girl. That's what I'm saying. You gotta know people past history. She's
Me
always been one of those
Baby, she was on Basketball Wives.
Who is looking for the next come up on men who got money, and that's what they're.
And that's what they're saying. They said Drea did it for money because
if you
she just signed his
notice,
contract.
A lot of these celebrities though, they bounce penis and vagina around. Mm-hmm. It once you get in, you finna be bounced around. Like
they also said the same thing about Nikki from Love and Hip Hop and Mello or whatever the other person's look, and they were just like. But the thing is, his dad strictly told him not to mess with entertainers. He was just like, don't do it. They're gonna catch you. It don't make sense.
But she's not an entertainer.
She was. I don't.
She's a reality TV star.
Yeah.
But like she's not like singer, actress like that. When you say entertainer, I think like that. Reality TV star, I could be I can be on a reality. I need a reality TV show.
Entertainment business, period. That's the risky. That's
but then, do you technically still put her up there because Love and Hip Hop Hollywood don't come on no more?
And so everybody was just like, so his dad was like, don't do it. She's going to take you for your money. This, that, and the other. That man said he was in love. He didn't care. They got a baby together. They really low-key, though. They are.
But that's different.
They're hella low-key, though. Yeah. But also, their age difference. She's a lot older than he is.
Yes, that's true.
It's another one. It's another one. Well,
I mean, I think you know who you know.
Pippen, too. Wasn't she dating somebody real young?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Look. It's these.
But those situations are different. I'm talking
about
a person with that past
for the number. She was at a probate. I said, you find you a man.
She can kiss my ass. I'm at a college probate. She's talking about, did you find you a man?
She said they 21, baby. That's of age.
She's talking about that's of age. Girl, no.
Of age. No. She can go drinking. He go to the club. Everything, girl.
She's talking about
that's prime age realty right there.
She's talking about that's the same with me and my ex and da da da. And I said, but you wasn't 30 and he wasn't 21. She's talking about, yeah, you right.
It was.
Girl.
I did meet that man when he was 20. I was only 24.
Yeah, no, way different.
I was 24
and
I met that man.
And I'm like, when especially that young, there is such a learning curve. There's such a learning curve. They still maturing. We talked about this last week. Yeah. There's such a learning curve. You're maturing, like, you know, like it.
I told her I told her she could have found a man.
If I could have blocked it, this girl right then and there, I would.
Where it's alumni and it's men within that age range.
No, this was straight up undergrad. This was a straight up undergrad probate.
You can tell, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
she could have found her a young one.
And a lot of them actually look like they play for the other team. So, moving on.
Huh.
Yeah.
Understood. Power to that team. All right. To that age gap thingy, if you guys were to have kids, how would you have felt in this situation? So say that your daughter's 21 and she dating somebody who's 65.
Absolutely not. I'm
gonna
let her know about herself and what she chooses to do, because you know that's your business. But I'm gonna let her know.
That's like dating somebody that is your parent, like that's older than your parent.
Do you guys think it was for money? They kind of tried to spin it because they said that Russell Simmons wasn't giving her, quote unquote, like the budget she needed anymore.
Some people doing stuff for survival purposes.
Yeah, I don't know if it was for money, but it was stupid.
You couldn't catch me to kiss nobody older than me like that for no money.
Yeah,
I don't even want to go there.
This is giving me goosebumps. Can we move on?
Yeah, just make me want to throw up all my.
Because that was insane.
that wasn't a pretty sight. And he was just taking pictures of her laying down happily. I'm like, and
somebody commented when I seen the post of that they broke up. Somebody commented his kids called him and told him to break up with her.
Probably so, and I would be that child.
Yeah, I would be like.
Let's see what else is on here. Russell Wilson named the second sexiest man by Essence.
I don't think he's cute.
I don't think he's cute at all.
I've seen
that man cannot be second.
Maybe he's second because a lot of people have already gotten it. But I mean, if we're thinking about just looks, then okay. But if we're thinking about like total package, like gentleman, like as far as characteristics, then okay.
But do you think that Russell Wilson is really that type of a person behind closed doors? Or do you think that social media and are hyping it up?
With him, yes.
I feel like with him.
Now, if you look at like who she was with before Future,
yeah,
would have been definitely would have been totally different. He's definitely one of them guys for sure. I mean, but I get why they put him on there. I mean, he, everybody's like, they want them a Russell. And you know what's crazy?
We need to wait.
I seen it because this woman I follow, April Mason, and she posed the question. It was something about how they were talking about, what men always are talking about women should do. And a lot of men be like, oh, women should choose better. And she brought up Sierra and Russell because she was like, well, you have a situation like Sierra where she chose Russell. She chose better, and now he's a simp. Now that's an issue.
Yeah.
But yet they're always blaming women for the factor of, with them having child with these men and stuff like that, they always want to blame the woman, talk about, oh, she should have known, she should have chose better. Mm-hmm. But when she does do that, then you get back. Yeah, you get.
That's like
you can't win.
You can't win or lose. news
That's
for
like
nothing. And that was a good point.
Like I watch Teen Mom, and one of the former Teen Moms, she now has 7 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
And they're
I didn't know she had that many kids until I seen her post that picture. God damn!
So she had the one Isaac when she was on 16 and pregnant.
Yeah.
She had her second. She had her second with her ex-husband. Her third and fourth was by her ex-boyfriend, who and that's why people really dog her out, because the middle two, like that man, he dragged her every second he gets. And so of course, and also he's black, and it makes it 10 times worse because she's white. So everybody throws race in there too. So then you also throw in, she was like low-key trying to break up, like her ex-husband got into a new relationship. She was low-key trying to break them up. Like it was all a damn mess. But then she got with another guy, had a low-key pregnant. Like nobody knew about this pregnancy until this baby was 1. Talk about friend goals. Mm-hmm. So that's we're up to 5, and then she just had a set of twins. Mm-hmm. So she has 7 kids, but everybody's talking about her because, like, for instance, like the most recent thing she did, she took her oldest ones to like on a spring break trip, and she left the younger 3 because they are literally 1 and under. Mm-hmm. And so she left them. I guess the boyfriend and them, I guess they stayed home, and so everybody was talking about her like, oh, is he a basement boyfriend or whatever, da da da. And y'all, it's insane, like. So it's like people talk about like, oh, here's add another, or Joey Chavez, but Bow Wow Future, and now I don't know who she pregnant by now, but she's on her third baby daddy, and they all got money, so everybody's talking about her. And I'm just like,
she's like, mind your business.
Mm-hmm. I'm just like, bro, like it ain't even that serious, man. Y'all be too invested into these people's lives to enforce your opinion on it, and enforce your opinion on it publicly. Because 9 times out of 10, you wouldn't say that. If you would see that person in person standing right in front of you, you would not say what you're saying online.
I think there's just the whole stigma about women having children. I mean, people with having kids, it's like just dumb to me, because realistically, like, and especially when men say it, because if you have a daughter and a son and a child, and you're out here actively dating because you want to be with somebody, or even if you're single and you just hoeing around and stuff like that,
and stuff don't work out.
And you're having those conversations with them people, your kids is gonna come up. So how can you judge a woman for having kids and you have some yourself, and you still want somebody to be there for you, quote unquote?
Or it'd be like the ones on these like these dating sites that be like, oh yeah, I have kids, but I won't accept a woman with no kids. Like, your standards is too fucking high for you to come in here with 7 kids.
And why do you, and then ask the question of this: why would you want a woman without no kids? Not to say that that's a bad thing, but
and then also, to say you don't want
I'm
any
gonna
more
question
kids.
your
That's
motive
wild.
Because it's like, are you trying to just impregnate? Because you got some people who. Men and women do it, but that trapping thing is for real. When they want to catch you up with a child, because they know you ain't got none, they just want to be your first. Like, you gotta start asking these questions and like really trying to figure out the motives behind people, because that is real. You got some people who just purposely look for those type of people so they can just be their first ones and be like, all right, I did what I need to do. Let me go act up, or let me do whatever so I can move on. You know what I'm saying? And that is a real thing. Seriously. I mean, and then you got some men who are bold enough to say, like, hey, I'm just trying to, you give me a son, you give me and I'm like, this the second date, sir. Like, when did you get?
Okay.
When did you get on that?
Why would you think that? If that was what was on my mind, we would have did that the first time.
That is the real thing. So you gotta ask questions, ladies. Don't be afraid to ask questions. And if you got a problem with it, he's not for you.
Right.
And vice versa, men. Real men out here who are not little boys. Real men who are actively trying to find somebody. Ask them questions.
That's why you got that stalker on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are y'all talking about this person?
Oh my god.
Y'all
That's why you gotta stalk her on YouTube. That's why you gotta stalk her on YouTube.
Y'all are a bitch.
Because you be out here talking about what you want. That man trying to give you what you want. Rocky?
I don't know. Any man who can't. First of all, you're anonymous.
First of all, we ain't even gonna go in there because it's not happening. So moving on.
Exactly. It's not happening.
We
I need
know that
somebody to
person.
speak.
Thank you for your comments, though.
Yeah.
Appreciate the engagement.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and hit the last one. So the first sexiest man is it Damson? Damson Idris?
I have no idea who this dude is.
Girl,
I have no fucking idea who this is.
chocolate and cute.
I've seen a picture of him, but I don't know where he came
played
from.
on Snowfall.
That's why. I don't watch shit like that.
I don't watch that either. I just know that's where he was at.
He's been in,
I mean,
a few other stuff. Well, new projects and stuff like that.
More
But
power to you.
he's an actor, and a lot of people like think
He's
Idris
also was
Elba's
dating-
son or something like that.
Was dating
All the
Lori
time,
Harvey.
but
I don't know if he still is.
Oh
dating
yeah,
Lori
I remember
Harvey.
he was dating Lori Harvey, but he just popped out of the woodworks for me.
Are they still good?
He's the Essence named him number 1.
Yeah, I saw that.
I just seen this video that he dropped. He did a collab with somebody, and they that one, and it was like the video that went with it. I was like, okay, you know,
They named him number
he
1.
is a cutie. He has a cute face to me.
Yeah, they said that he gives off 90s man fine. So I guess
Yeah, like a
apparently
younger version. I can see why they say that because younger '90s men is different.
Yeah,
Like,
they said he
from how they
gives
are.
off like
I can see why
90s
they say
man
that.
vibe compared to like
Mhm.
the new age people. Because you know most people be out here looking like Kodak Black.
Yeah.
A little gremlin.
What did he say? His last name Black, but you can say me he's white. When you see me, I'm white.
Superstars.
I don't understand why he sound like that. They said that Kodak Black off the perks though.
Yeah, he actually got healthy. I seen an interview. He actually sounded like you could actually articulate his words and
And that
everything.
man
I was
said-
But you know what? A lot of these
rap.
but you know what? You gotta
know?
give credit because a lot of these rappers that you wouldn't think like a lot of these people out here really smart. So like
Except for P Diddy, that's why he's going to jail.
Oh,
okay.
A
A lot of
Yeah,
these
well,
But
rappers
that man was out here name dropping everybody. So if all your favorite artists end up in jail, that's why.
Yeah.
They said P Diddy got the backlogs,
Yeah.
and he naming
well,
everybody.
if you in a shady business, I mean, you wouldn't be smart enough to understand.
Kelly
Just
tried
in case.
Kelly tried to tell y'all. Y'all don't understand the half of this industry. Kelly tried to tell y'all.
Not even her. What she call it? And it was the sisters. What's her name? China. She even said it. That's why she got out the industry.
Who?
She was one of them Disney people.
Oh, McLean.
Yes, you know the sisters. They grew up. That's how they grew up and stuff. They were like
Mhm.
multi-talented and stuff like that. But I mean, that was years back then.
But that you know
like,
what's so
when
interesting
she
behind
sat there
that?
and said that.
You know what's so interesting behind that? How she came onto the scene and they kind of really like, because they wasn't supposed to be in Daddy's Little Girls.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be her, and their mom ended up bringing them to set because she had to be on set. And Tyler Perry was like, "Oh, I like this dynamic. Okay, we're just gonna add y'all into the movie too."
Yeah.
Like they really wasn't supposed to be in Daddy's Little Girls.
And it was so crazy how that played out. But and then she kind of went into other things like they had like a teen show and stuff like that.
Disney.
But
She went back to
explained, she explained why she like got out of that stuff too.
Yeah.
It was a video like years back, and she had explained and
But
it's a lot of
we
people
see
who
Disney
drop
and Nickelodeon.
stuff.
We see
Yeah.
for damn sure Nickelodeon wasn't where it was. But
Mhm, yeah.
It's funny that a lot of the black parents that were on like Quiet on the Set and things like that were talking about it were just like, I never left my child alone. But a lot of the, were like, oh yeah, well I'd go grab donuts and coffee and they'd be left on
You're
set.
supposed to do that on your way there.
the crazy
Right.
thing is,
I don't care if you're running
oh
late.
boy, what was
behind.
old boy's name? Corey from That's So Raven. Like they mama was popping her mouth like.
Oh yeah, she was talking about y'all shouldn't be talking about that man. Y'all should have been there. And I mean, I advocate with her when she was saying because you should have been there with your child. Why would you leave your 7, 8-year-old to
In a
film? And I
man's
get
house,
it, but yeah,
let
to
alone
be able to
someone-
film alone, nah.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
That just goes
I be
to
watching
show
Carter
you.
outside the blinds when he be outside playing in the front yard.
That just goes to show that common sense ain't common. Because some people really think certain things is normal to do and it's not.
And that's how all them girls ended up with R. Kelly. But moving on.
Parents don't look. I can't be bought up. Never mind.
You should feel ashamed if you showed
In the
your child
video,
for a
in the
piece of
video,
chicken.
because she just said she was gonna sell it in the video.
Never mind,
saying.
Carter. I got you for life, homie. You ain't gotta worry about me.
Sick of that.
Maybe
I'm sorry,
somebody be
them
like,
parents
"You want me to take
who
Carter off
they
your
sold
hands
their
for
kids to R.
$100?"
Kelly.
She gonna be like, "Sure, what?"
I mean, for $100, you can only have him for 3 days. You gotta bring him back. Sorry,
$500.
Carter worth more than 100. You gotta give me something.
No, man,
But
I'm
the
not
fact
bringing
that this
nobody-
girl said 3 days.
Just 3. Take him Friday, Saturday, and Sunday so I can go outside. But you bring him back
Go
Sunday night.
outside.
I ain't even trying to go outside. I'm trying to go to sleep.
He lets me sleep. He's gotten better with that.
Okay,
That's so lovely. I love that for you.
He's gotten better with that. Now he waits
You-
until
look,
instead
you
of waking
train
me
him
up at
up.
7:00 in the morning, he waits until like 8:39, and then he comes into the room like, "Can I have breakfast?" So we're getting there. We're making progress.
Train them up. They listen. Okay. Train them up.
We getting there. We're getting there.
First of all, before we end this video, I forgot to mention this when we was talking about our week. So me and Rocky attempted to go to trap karaoke on Friday.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah, that shit was a hot mess.
Y'all, we got there.
And I had to pee.
Rocky was there. Rocky was there
so
before
mad.
me, but me and my friend got there at like 7:20, 7:15. We were talking to the workers, so we didn't make it to the line until 7:30. Doors were supposed to open at 7:30, but when we was talking to the workers, just for other situations, they were like, "Oh well, we'll figure it out, but the air is out, so we're trying to get that fixed." So we like, "Oh shit, y'all!" Doors open at the thing's supposed to start at 7:30, y'all. At about 9:30.
Yeah.
They came out and said that they was canceling it because they was having mechanical issues and they could not get the air working.
And the power, some with the city of Austin power, they started messing
Which
up
that's not no city of Austin.
Yeah,
That's not no city of Austin thing. Y'all just didn't pay y'all bill. But moving on.
It was just a lot. And my thing is, if you knew you was having these issues prior to, why not just reschedule
Like they was
before
like they
you
got
have
there.
everybody they mama show
they kept
up
saying
for the
that
event.
they kept saying that they was working on it at 6. Y'all, this is an event space.
Yes.
How you think you gonna cool off a whole ass event space in an hour? No, it wasn't gonna happen, fam. So yeah, it was a mess. But I mean, I'm gonna go to the reschedule.
Oh, they already rescheduled it?
No,
Are they working?
they working on rescheduling it because I guess they got to figure out like one when the event space is open, and then 2 when they are available because you know they still going to all these other different cities, so they got to figure out when they can come back. But they lost a lot of money that day. So
definitely, I'm sure.
Yeah, people were like,
people was like,
yeah.
okay, refunds, because I was getting stopped just heading to my car. Baby, I'm trying to make it to my vehicle because I gotta pee. Like at this point.
Rocky was like, I gotta pee. I was like, girl, you better walk to Cane's. Cane's was like across the street. I was like, you better walk to Cane's. And I was like, I don't think we finna get in here. She's like, no, I'm gonna just hold it. Okay.
Because I already was at that point. I'm like, we gonna get inside. I'm thinking the whole, I'm thinking about the drink I want to order and shit. None of that happened. So
I knew
not the drink you was gonna order.
because they came and they said they started giving out wristbands, and then they came and they said, okay, well we're gonna let y'all know in a few minutes. We're gonna let y'all know in 10 minutes or 15 minutes or something like that.
It was 30 minutes.
And once it got to like 20 minutes, oh, we fucked. Like I was like, we're not. I told everybody, I said, we're not getting in here. They came and they came back around and they said the doors was gonna open at 8.
Yeah, they did.
Once
It was
8:20 once 8:20 hit, I said, "Oh y'all, we're fucked. It's not happening. It's not happening." So I was like, "What y'all want to do?"
It was crazy.
Yeah, people literally left to go eat and was like, like, yeah, no, people left like while we were waiting and was like, "Oh well," like they gave like one of my other friends their phone numbers, like, "Oh well, just text us. We're gonna go to Waffle House. We'll bring you back some."
Yeah, like
I'm there.
People's hungry.
Yeah, it was a mess, like y'all.
But trap karaoke and what is it? Emus? Is that what it was at?
Yeah.
Emos, whatever the name is.
And they never had this problem prior to.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying I was so like disgusted.
So I want to know how did the event because they had an event the next day. So I want to know how did the event the next day go.
Probably got canceled because baby,
Don't
sit
probably
there
out
and tell
there
me y'all got the
immediately.
AC to work the next day.
Oh, I'm sure they did
I'm
because I'm sure that they
sure
called
that.
somebody out there that morning. They didn't wait till 6 o'clock, but I'm sure they called somebody out there that morning.
That was the thing too. Like how
6
I don't
o'clock.
know. You supposed to. First of all, you're hosting an event. Let's be clear. You should be in that building early that morning.
Yeah,
and checking your stuff to make sure everything is.
Well, I wouldn't say early that morning.
I mean,
like
not
maybe
having
noon or
everything
1
there,
o'clock. Like maybe
but
noon or
you
1
can
o'clock.
definitely
Yeah.
check your stuff, make sure everything's operating, and then when people bring it, the people come, the promoters, they come with their stuff. Close to the time they set up, everything is flowing fine. You should always check your stuff though, or have people. If you don't want to do it, shit, pay people to do it. It ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Don't cost that damn much. Like, come on now.
Yeah. So.
Just check your stuff, especially if you sitting here selling tickets so it can be packed out. Like, cause we was gonna be packed in there. All them damn people who showed up.
That's how it was when it was the R&B thing. That shit was tight in there.
That line was way down there.
But so the thing about that is it's more tight if you up towards the stage because I went to trap karaoke after the R&B only that we went to. And we kind of stood towards the back, and it was definitely more room back there because everybody crowds towards the front, and of course, like it was more space towards the back. So it wasn't like full, but
it was given. You had to move around to get to the water sections. I do like the fact that they have that water out. Yeah, because baby, when you move
it was
around
hot that night too.
I think I had on a jacket, and I was like, I'm hot as fuck.
I think it was hot that.
Yeah, I think I took off my jacket. I was like, I'm too.
So I do like that, but yeah, it was just a disappointment.
What an inconvenience.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It was wonderful as usual. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Engage, share.
You know what? Don't comment since this is such
a...
I'm just playing.
I've been getting like personal messages, saying that they enjoy listening to us. Yeah. Come on now. We enjoy talking. It's hard coming up with topics.
Message that in like the comments. Like, send us that in the comments.
Yeah, we want to see the comments more, build up more than just this one person apparently. So
we are gonna lose a follower. Okay.
That man go find you. Better stop.
Oh.
Bye, guys.